Hi Virgo, welcome to your mid-January 2021 reading. As you know, these readings are absolutely timeless and signless, so you don't actually have to have any Virgo placements in your chart. I almost said your heart. In your chart or heart. And you don't have to, oh, why did they say that? Oh, that's probably because some of you may be watching this and you may be cross-watching for somebody, and they may not be a Virgo, but this reading matches their energy. Okay, so just that's for somebody here. Anyway, and you don't have to actually watch it this time. If it resonates, then it's for you. Okay, if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, please know that would be great. I am now taking new clients again. Oops. Oh, the Dark Night of the Soul just popped out. Let's go ahead and put that on the board. Just know that right now there is a grace period of up to 2 weeks. Okay, so just keep that in mind when ordering. All right, so let's jump in, Virgo. Oh, Virgo, you've got a lot of cards. Oh, flipping out for you. What is going on? Oh, this card is very hard. That feels like some jail energies going around with this one. Some jail energies. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, wow, look at that. Not surprised, Dark Angel. The Dark Angel card speaks of, yeah, it's like a step above the Dark Night of the Soul, the first card that you got. The Dark Night of the Soul speaks about a time where you're really going through some tough lessons. So I'm getting here that some of you may actually have Virgo placements that may not be a Virgo sun. However, it could be, but I'm getting that you may well have stronger placements in other areas of your charts, but for whatever reason, this Virgo energy, the energy that's coming through Virgo, is an aspect of your life that you're dealing with right now. So let me say that in a better way. What I'm trying to say is what's coming through in this reading for some of you may not necessarily be your primary experience at this time over the next 30 days. In fact, it may be related to one of the things that you're going through in your life at this time. Now, I love seeing this counterpart here because it's kind of coming in as, for some of you, a savior. So somebody coming in, it feels a little religious for some of you. You may be dealing with somebody who has strong religious ties, and they may be helping you through a tough time or giving you some type of assistance that's helping you. But it also could show a partner in crime, so to speak, that is helping you. Whoever this person is definitely a positive influence on you. And the reason why is because they've found a way to master what it is that you're going through already. So for somebody here, for example, it could be alcoholism. I'm getting alcoholism may be what this person is dealing with, or you may be dealing with here, depending on how you roll with this reading. But whoever this is may have had that alcoholism issue in the past and may have recovered and maybe is now a sponsor in AA, and they can help you with that. They are helping you with that. So that's some beautiful stuff. Now, Virgo, it's very interesting to see the way the cards fell out, because usually when I do my Virgo readings, hold on guys, let me get settled. I need to get comfortable. I need to get a cushion because I just moved and I don't even have a cushion for the floor. But I love this background, so I'm shooting here. Anyway, yeah, so usually Virgo, when I do your readings, your cards are coming out ramrod straight, symmetric, linear, which, listen, I appreciate because I have Virgo rising and I love some symmetry. Okay, so this is kind of bothering me, but I'm going to let it go. It's how the cards want to show themselves. This is showing me that, wait a minute, Virgs, you should be doing not should be, I don't want to say that. There is spiritual service in your lifetime, and I want to say in your future, but they changed it to in your lifetime, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because they don't want you to fixate and to kind of give yourself a hard time, like, why am I not there yet, or blah blah blah. But you definitely have some elements of your spiritual service or your soul contract with God, a covenant with God that says that you will be of service to humanity. It may very well be related to whatever it is that you're going through right now. Once you emerge, you'll be in alignment. You see this card? It's like a little train, choo choo. And once this choo choo comes like that, it pulls this card and it all starts to fall into place. But right now, you're going through some stuff and Spirit is assisting you, it seems like, through another person. That person, look at the light and the dark. This person, again, is carrying some really light energies to help you alleviate this. I want to put a little bit of a pause here to remind you guys that if you're watching this reading, you may not even be Virgo, or you may be watching this as a Virgo and completely realizing that this actually is not a reading for you, but for somebody in your heart space. It could be a friend or family member or a significant other. And I want you to know that whoever this reading is for, this may very well not be the primary thing that's happening in your life in the month of January or whenever you watch this. In fact, you may vibe big time with another reading that I've done, another zodiac reading, but this will be referring to an aspect of what you're dealing with. Okay, so just to keep that in mind. So let's look at these two energies because they felt kind of jail-like, and like this went with that. Okay, so I'm not sure why, but Spirit is giving me this energy or this word of brown sugar. So brown sugar, like, it's almost like I'm getting this couple. It looks like a couple, man and a woman. And it's like, I'm laughing because this doesn't need to be the breakdown, but it's almost like the guy has been to jail. Because I'm getting some jail energies. Like the guy has been to jail and he's back out, and now he's living back with his girlfriend. Girlfriend, of course, has a job. She's doing her stuff. She's holding it down. And he's a little bit of a sweet talker. I'm not getting anything to say that he's a negative person or anything like that. But I'm just being highlighted. What's being highlighted is this energy of her being a breadwinner and this guy who has had this setback in his life and who doesn't have a job, who, you know, all of that stuff, is there living with her while she's taking care of all the stuff. And he's kind of sweet talking her, like he calls her brown sugar and this. So there's something in that message for at least one of you, because if it were just one, God, I don't think they would just have me spend that long on it, right? Because it's not a personal reading. So there's a dynamic that you want to look at if some of you are dealing with somebody who's sweet talking you, but not necessarily giving you the goods, is what I'm saying. You got to start putting two and two together there. This is 2021, and I see the Justice card hanging over on the shelf there. It's time to start cutting some people loose, you know. Of course, it's the realm of a personal reading. If you want to be like, should I cut my person loose? And we always know the answer to that. It's just that we can't see it because we've lost our objectivity, of course. That's why readers can't read for themselves, because what we want gets in the way of what is. Ooh, that's the drama card. Ooh, it's the World card, you know, which talks about significant endings, they're saying. But in my readings, whenever I've used this card deck, the Witch's Tarot by Ellen Dugan, I love this deck. This is my favorite deck, actually. It always tells the truth for me, you know. It comes through with high drama, saga. That's what it is. And then we've got this Ace of Swords. It's almost like the Spirit is telling you, if you want to elevate yourself, look, because both of these cards are about elevation. They're like, if you want to elevate yourself, the bird's flying and giving her this sword, you've got to cut this person loose. Now, I'll tell you what, look what happens when you cut this person loose, whoever this user. I don't want to go so hard to say user because I just wasn't getting that vibe per se. They're not leading me in a direction like that, because this is a dynamic of imbalance that is probably significant to quite a few of you. And for some of you, you're dealing with users, and for some of you, you're dealing with someone who's down on his luck, whatever it is. Yeah, and for some of you, there's a ghost involved, okay? There's some ghosts involved. You may know because your house is haunted, or there's some ghosts around this person, some hungry ghosts, we'd call it. And they're just sucking, you know, this person's life out. I know it sounds like weird, but these things can't get in unless we give them permission to on some level, okay? I'll just leave it at that, because a lot of people may be like, but how, so someone wants to, you know, we don't do that on this channel. You have to understand the way energy works, right? So Just trust me with that statement, okay? And Spirit is like, you don't want to live that life. They're trying to, you know what it is? They're trying to remind you that person's life is not yours. For example, we're just going with the metaphor that they've given us because it's for a specific reason. Doesn't mean that you're dealing with someone who went to jail. It doesn't mean that someone who went to jail is a bad person. It's none of that. This is what Spirit is using for the lesson right now. So what they're saying is, using that metaphor, you, the person who I said has the job. Yeah, so they don't even want to, the person who has the job, you did not go to jail. You are not without a job. You are not living on the couch of somebody else's, but so they're saying you are at a different standard of living than this person. And for whatever reason, if this message is for you, you in particular need to cut this loose. In some other cases, it's going to be different, where it's like, well, there's a soul contract there for you to help this person get on their feet, and maybe something will grow from that, but that's not the energy that I'm getting here. Again, whatever the situation is between you and this other person, Spirit is the card, look, this card right here, let them go. Okay? And so here we find Spirit is literally giving you the sword to cut this drama out. When you cut that drama out and you let it all go, look what happens. This card can finally get upright, and this card can flow with them. What is this? This wants to come in. There's some grief cards. Grief cards. There's some grief energy. And they're saying, look, yes, it'll be hard at first, right? But then there will be this great love that comes in where there's balance. Look at that. And when I say great love, for some of you, I'm really feeling this great love has to do with this spiritual service, this thing, this joy, this contract that you are going to be doing. And for some of you, it could also include another person. But look at what's at the bottom of the deck, the Tower card. So this is definitely a reading that's coming in to let you know that some things have to end, okay? Now, as I was saying that, I'm kind of getting this energy. I wonder, this I'm not too sure about, but I just crossed my mind, so I gotta say it. What if you, or whoever this person is who has the job and all this, is this person, and the person who's down on their luck and whatever is this person? We don't know. For some of you, that is going to be the setup, and for others, it is not. Okay, so either way, take it how it resonates for you. And remember that this is a general reading, and it is nowhere near as precise and personalized as a personal reading would be, because I'm literally wielding like a lot of energies as I do this reading. But if it's your reading, then it's just you and whoever else is in the reading for you. All right, so let's pull some of these new cards that I got. I'm so excited. This card wants to come out, whatever it is. Isn't this awesome? And she's just gorgeous. This is called the Lantern Oracle by Angelina Mirabito, PhD. Beautiful cards. So they're very deep. So no, not this card. I don't know what that card is, but they don't want to. So let's step away from this for a second. They're bringing us back to the here and now, because remember, this is, kind of, some tower needs to happen here for these energies to get grounded. But as I'm coming back to this energetic pocket, it's starting to feel safe and more familiar. Be careful with that, because that can be a little bit of a dangerous place to be, because we seek the familiar, and sometimes the familiar is is literally the formula of abuse, right? And is the formula of something not feeling good. But there could also be a sense of something positive in there as well. Let's look at this. Repair. Aww. Look at that. Yeah, kind of like what we were just talking about. This is such a cute card. I love it. It says, making amends rather than fun times reveals a relationship's true constitution. So this is kind of giving me some nice vibes in the sense of, somebody helping each other, a group. I mean, people, it could be a group also, right? For some of you, again, there's that alcoholism energy that I was just getting. A group would be like AA, things like that. But there is this focus on healing and getting people together. And right, I also want to let you know again, like the note that I just said, well, maybe one of the one who's got the job and all that is this one, and then the one going through their tough time is this one. But please know that's not all of you. For some of you, this is a really positive thing going on here, and then somebody's got to let go of some, so just again, take it as it falls. Let's go ahead and grab a card for the female polarity. It doesn't have to be a biologically female gender. Ooh, this card doesn't want to come out. Oh, okay. Let's see if, oh, okay. For a minute there, oh my God. Okay, wow. What do you have to say, female? For a minute there, I totally thought I saw that she had a gun to her neck right there. Okay. And so what this energy is saying, this is whoever's the female in this energy, especially if some of you may be married is what I'm getting. And there's a lot of anger and frustration. Like, this is what I signed up for. This is not what I wanted to sign up for. There's a lot of disillusionment about a union or a marriage here. Makes sense if that's what's going on. Look at this. Circles, transitions. This is looking like, you know what? This is looking like, what do you call it? Oh God, what's the word? Intervention. But it's like, it's not helping. And here's the female energy. Like, God, every time we try to intervene, it's not helping. Like this person, look at all these energies around this repair, trying to help somebody out through something. It's like, this is not all of you, of course, but this is some heavy frustrations for a lot of you. It's like, I'm trying to do my best to help this person and they're just not getting better. This is not what I signed up for. I had dreams. I'm tired of this. There's a lot of frustration. And when I saw this card again, for a minute there, it looked like she was holding a gun, like a silver gun up to her neck. It went by so quickly, and like kind of saying like, I'm just done with this. It says assistance with access. It is necessary to ask for and accept help in order to receive it, right? So for some of you, you may actually be helping somebody else, again, like we said. And the question now I'd like to ask you is, what are you doing to help yourself during this time? For some of you, you may be actually dealing with a child. This may be a son or daughter who, again, now I'm starting to get some controlled substances vibes. Again, this is not going to be for all of you. Not all of you, the dynamic is going to, the dynamic is not going to involve controlled substances and alcoholism, for example. For all of you, it could be another dynamic that's going on. Workaholism, whatever, gambling, whatever it is, right? But for some of you, you are dealing with, I'm getting the words, an unruly teenager, okay? And yes, that does go up to about age 26 is what they're saying. Look, let's keep that honest. You guys know, once you get over a certain age, you're like, 26 is the same as 18 sometimes, okay? Anyway, so there's a lot of frustration. So Spirit's asking you, if you're vibing with this person, they're saying this 11 energy, this elven energy. So that's to help you identify yourself, I guess. If you're that person, then Spirit is asking you to have better self-care for yourself. Okay. Now let's pull an energy for the masculine. All right. Hopefully the cards don't come out all, no, this is a tired energy. This energy that I'm getting for this other person is very exhausted. Whatever it is wants to come in a reverse. What is this? Voice. Aw, you are here to be known, so speak and be seen. So whoever this more masculine energy is, or the one who's going through this dark night of the soul, they're coming through and they're saying they don't feel seen. You see how it actually covered his face there? This is somebody who doesn't feel heard. They don't feel seen. They don't feel like they have a chance to talk. They don't feel like they have a platform. Maybe this could be something as simple as based on the lifestyle that they've led or what's going on in their life, maybe people don't take them seriously and they don't feel like they have, like these people don't treat them as though they have a right, that's it, a right to have an opinion, a right to speak. And that could be a dangerous thing, right? And now but look, I was just about to say to him, okay, what else? And you saw my card stop. Now he's clamming up. So you see, that's a perpetuating pattern. Here we have, okay, emptied. He's got to empty himself. What is this? Responding, not reacting. These are such beautiful cards. Let's see what it says. The only control we have is in how we respond to the hand that we are dealt. Look, this is someone carrying a lot of self-guilt as well, understandably, if they're dealing with a lot of stuff, but they have to empty themselves. They have to express themselves. So there's some shadow energy going on. They're saying they don't feel like they have a right to speak. Nobody's listening to them. But then when I was just telling them in my mind, of course, not openly to you, I said, hey, what else would you like to say? And they stopped. They have to, be vocal. And the female energy, you have to seek your self-care. You can't expect a partner who is struggling to care for themselves to care for you. If you're going to be there to help bring them through this, whether it's your partner or your child or somebody like that, you have to be the one to care for yourself. It's just kind of, that's how it is. Or to find some other outlet to give you the self-care that you need. Interestingly, look at how these energies are actually on this side are actually more frenetic than these energies. This person's energy is very subdued. See how they're neatly aligned? Whoever this person is, what you see is what you get with them. This other person is the one where the energies are not really, look, misalignment. So this is what we're dealing with here. And this is what we're dealing with here. So same thing, but they're saying, again, going back to this energy here, somebody is going to have to cut somebody loose, or there's got to be something that changes. But I'll tell you what, focus on having forgiveness as well in this connection. Wow, what an awesome reading in a sense. I like that they were able to give you a lot of information. So maybe this is not your reading, but if it is, then this is, it's very clearly cut and dry here for you. But I do want to say, why does this reading feel incomplete? Okay, I've got 2 minutes. What other cards? It feels a little bit incomplete, like there's something else to be considered here. What is this? Almost feeling like there's a sister energy. Somebody's sister, or there's a sister that's on the sideline. Oh, this card here. What is this? Confusion. Growth hurts, heals, and harnesses a way through the uncertainty. So I'm getting, I don't know if this is somebody's sister or a feminine energy. You know what? Somebody is numbing out around you. There's this energy of somebody numbing out. And now as I'm looking there, it looks like they're kind of lying on their back, and they've got like a beer bottle on their, look at the card at the bottom of the deck. They've got a beer bottle on their stomach or their chest, and look at the bottom of the deck here. These cards are just amazing, aren't they? But I'm sorry, it's a little gruesome, but it says, weeping wound, you are not your wounds. Whoever this is, this energy has a very wounded energy. And as somebody is asking me, one of you are asking me if that person could be this person, if it's you, or if that person could be the same person. And I feel that for some of you, yes, it could be. But for some of you, it's a completely different person, obliquely. But if it is you, it could be an aspect of you that needs attention, okay? All right, guys, I'm going to have to go ahead and end this reading now because it has to be able to fit on Instagram. But you guys know where to find me. If you'd like a personal reading with me on your own energies, please feel free to reach out. I just know that I do have a wait time for up to 2 weeks at this time, okay? God bless you. Bye.